YouTube, what is up guys? Welcome back to the Power 9 Quest. A little different video today because I'm not actually opening anything. My name's Andy, by the way, and I have some recent old Magic cards that came into my existence, my life. Yeah, my life. Whatever. And I thought it would be cool to share them with you. First off, if you follow my main channel on YouTube, which is where I post most of my stuff, and you read this video title, so I recently got a beta Black Lotus. By recently, I mean a couple months ago. But I saw this online, and I was like, you know what? There's a high chance that I never actually pull this card. And I would always, of course, appreciate to have one in my binder, and I could get if I ever pulled one, I have it graded. So there's a numerous amount of reasons where I was like, this is a good deal for what I got it for, and I should just get this while I can. So it's beat up, it's been played, but it doesn't look that bad, and I'll get some like close-up shots about this. And to have a card that has some play, it's like I don't gotta freak out when I'm holding it a little bit. I can just, I do have clean hands right now, but I can hold it and not freak out. It's great. So it looks good, especially in my lens right here. It looks great, but I'll get you some close up. You'll be like, oh, that is a little beat up. And there is some slight inkings on the side, but you really can't tell when you're looking at it directly or the back. And when you do look at them, it's not bad at all. So it doesn't. I don't mind it. Okay, especially in my binder, it's gonna look great. I'm gonna show you some close-ups right now of all these cards, but this is just a card I never thought I would own. And when I got it, especially when I'm holding my unlimited one next to it, I was like, I have 2 Lotuses. And it's awesome. It is a little beat up. The biggest thing is at the bottom, if you'll see right there. I was kind of hesitant because it looked like a crease. And a crease, like a folded card, I wasn't going to go there. But it's not actually a crease. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's good. It's just kind of some scuff marks that look like that. It passed the light test, and when I zoomed in, you clearly saw that. The back is in decent shape. It's just a good played card. And now I have a beta Black Lotus for my set. It's one of those things that's just like weird that I own 2 Black Lotuses. Granted, I haven't pulled it. I know that's the goal on this channel, is to pull all of the Power 9, but just to own 2 Black Lotuses, 1 unlimited, 1 beta, that's like the 14-year-old in my past is like, he's jumping up and down. I mean, I'm jumping up and down, but he's jumping up and down a little more than me. It's wild. Okay, so and the next thing, as you know, I didn't go on this whole journey to get stuff graded. That wasn't my goal. I want to feel the cards, I want to hold them, but after doing my first initial grading, I like grading. I'm like, well, what if I just get bad copies, which is what I was kind of talking about with the Lotus, so I could get the ones that I pull graded. As you guys know, that I have pulled both the Beta Pearl and the Beta Emerald, so I found good deals. I'm always looking at this. I really just need to go to like a thing like Gen Con and like knock it all out. But these are kind of the same idea. These are a little worse than the Black Lotus. This one has some really bad inking, and if you look at it, it's not bad, but if you look at it at the right angle, it's bad. But like I said, it's fine just to sit in my binder. It's a little more beat up on the back, and you're seeing close-up shots of this right now. So yeah, I think this is the Emerald. I don't think had inking. Let's find out. I might be absolutely crazy wrong. They passed, but both of these passed the light test, the zoom in test, as you guys see. They look great. As far as that. This one does it have inking? No, I don't think so. Yeah, no, it doesn't. It's just a played Mox Emerald. And this one's this is borderline creased on the side. Like I'm sure you saw it in the close-up. This one's borderline creased, but it wasn't the Lotus, so I wasn't super freaked out about it. It's cool. It's right here. It's my Mox Emerald. Since I have the pack fresh ones right there, I'm really not too stressed. Just as long as they're not really beat up, like heavy play. Like if you look online, there are some gnarly Power 9 out there that are just like, dude, did your dog like wear this as a shoe? Like, how did you mess this card up that bad? But these do the trick. They look nice. They look nice enough. And when, if I were to pull this in my hand, I'd be like, whoa. I would say that. Just like Bill or Ted, I would say, whoa. Okay. And then this one is really, really cool. When Magic started, Richard Garfield, he made they still do make playtest cards for these sets. And this right here is one of the original I think it's like the 3rd generation of when they made playtest cards before Magic was out, and this is the Time Walk. my buddy, who's the misprint guy here on YouTube, I'm gonna link his channel right down there. He has a ton of crazy Magic history stuff, and he has a handful of these that he got directly from a playtester. And he offered, he's like, hey dude, I have some of those if you'd like to buy one from me. And I was like, boy would I. So this is kind of cool. It even has, like, you know, it has little notes and scratched out things on it. It's awesome. It's my first Power 9, so that's why it meant something to me. He had a handful of really cool ones, but I was like, I'm gonna go for the Time Walk. So this is one of the very first copies of Time Walk to ever exist. And now your first thought is probably like, Andy, you're an idiot. That is not real. Anyone could print that out. The fact how I know that is real, and you know, you can of course choose to believe me or not, is that I have known the misprint guy for a long time, and he used to be up at my local card shop, or my local game shop, comic shop, whatever you want to call it. And he had these, and I saw them, you know, when I was like a teenager, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, I didn't really care too much. I was like, you know, you don't know these things, they're gonna be worth, or history of this. And later on in life, Magic did a documentary, a really cool documentary that if you want to hear more about this and learn about this, I'll link it in the info, but you can actually go watch this, and this very card, or at least a copy of one of these cards, is in that documentary. And so the fact that I saw these cards that he owned back in the late 90s, like 1995, 96, 97, 98, somewhere in the 90s, the late 90s. I saw it, and then I saw it in a freaking documentary that Magic itself put out. So I was like, and I just know the misprint dude. He's like just a believable, awesome dude. So I was like, this is just a cool. I know this is real. This is Magic history, and it just meant a lot to me. And I thought I would share that with you guys. So there it is. With all this stuff, thank you for watching this. It's just, I know it's a different type of video, but I did want to say, like, because I get a lot of, I don't have time to read all my comments, but all the nice things said, I appreciate it so much. I do get a lot of people like telling me like this and that and this, and I totally appreciate it. If you guys know stuff about Magic that I don't know, I do appreciate it. But I'm so busy. I have a career, a monster of different layers to my career that keeps me very busy, and I don't have time to completely nerd out and learn all this fascinating stuff. So often I'll say things that it might be absolutely wrong when it concerns like the print sheets or the order of packs that are coming in and whatnot. And I'm really, with this channel, I'm just trying to tell you what I know. I'm not trying to educate, I'm just trying to tell you my story. So let that be said. I'm done, but I do appreciate all you guys watching. I do appreciate all the nice things and support you guys send my way via the comments. I'm sorry I do not get to respond to all of them. I do my best. I do try to get on there every once in a while and respond to a few. There's my new beta Lotus, some Power 9 bonuses, and a very cool piece of Magic history. So that's it. I'm done. I have I think an unlimited starter opening next week because I just did a beta starter. So I have a lot of card openings on the way. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more, and I will see you in the future. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching me ramble on. If you want to see actual card openings or occasionally something like this, hit the subscribe button and I would appreciate that. If not, I will randomly bump into you when I go to an aquarium next time. Specifically an aquarium. That's where I'll see you. Goodbye.